Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Chuck and Lisa Show. I am the Chuck, and sitting across from me is my beautiful bride, Lisa.
Can you prove it?
Well, if you turn the camera on, yeah. It's good to see you guys. We're going to have a little fun and do silliness and no politics in this show. We like it that way. We tried it a couple times. We ended up just about brawling. We don't like that.
Yeah.
So we don't do that.
Or
And But-
or your your co-host, your producer goes on a terror stream and cusses out your guests.
yeah, that's never. That was our other co-host.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god, that was hilarious. I'll never get over that one. And Durst, say hello to Lisa. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
And that is our producer, Durst, who's also a co-host on the right side of politics, which follows this show at 8:30.
He's a bum.
He's a bum. Yeah, he just it's not more self-esteem.
He's a bum.
Alrighty. Anybody got any news this week? Anything of interest?
My toad's
Lisa,
much
stop
better.
reading about your friends. No.
What?
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 I
What?
said stop reading about your friends
I'm
for a
reading
bit.
about my friends.
Okay. So what's new? Nothing?
My toad
No.
improved
No.
by
Same
a
stuff,
whole
different day?
centimeter.
Woo!
Good job.
Show's good news.
Yeah, and the first time. Usually it's like 0.2 of a centimeter, 0.3 of a centimeter,
Right?
but it's actually smaller by a whole centimeter. So it's looking
Excellent.
good.
Excellent. So they're pleased with the healing?
Yep.
Excellent. So I've got some weird YouTube looking screen going on here. I don't know why.
A YouTube looking screen.
Well-
What?
Yeah, I mean, it's got the picture up on top, but then down below it, it's got a million different race video highlights. And then down below that, it's got the chat. Weird. And nowhere on there do I thumbs up.
No.
Maybe they changed the format.
No, I did the thumbs up already. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you know how usually as a click where you hit thumbs up if you go?
Yeah.
I don't see one.
Maybe you should go for my page.
Uh,
Daryl and Daniel are out there.
Still
See you
no.
guys.
Yes, I
I
see
don't know.
that. Howdy, dudes.
I don't know.
Anyway, that seems to be a
I
problem.
don't know.
So I don't know. Do you have a thumbs up area?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I just did that.
Weird. Huh. I don't know. So anyway, we've got a bunch of good stuff to talk about. Nothing to do with politics, as I said. But let's get to it. If nobody's got anything they want to add.
No.
In 1937, did you know the Golden Gate Bridge officially opened?
I did not.
I didn't either. Also, probably the worst prime minister in the history of the world, Will Chamberlain, became British prime minister. There are still many jokes about him.
Yeah, we're not talking about that.
No, we're not. 1940, Belgium surrenders to Germany in World War II. 1964, the Palestinian Liberation Organization is formed. Let's
Bad guys.
famous birth. What?
Bad guys.
Bad guys. Bad guy. What you gonna do? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Famous birthdays today. It's not mine. Yours? No. Not yours either, Nurse, right?
We had one.
No.
No. Well, these sort of famous people. King George I of Britain. Jim Thorpe, who is an amazing athlete. He was born in 1888. 1908, Ian Fleming, author of the James Bond novels.
Did you know that like there's a if those novels wouldn't have been written, then we wouldn't have like the CIA that we have because it was created off of the concept of those novels.
Great. Somebody should have smacked Ian Fleming hard.
But they said we probably would have lost the war if it wasn't for that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've heard several historians say that.
That's interesting. Very interesting. All the first three are dead, by the way. 1944, Gladys Knight was born. She's still alive.
Yep.
And her children, the Pips.
Yeah, and her children, the Pips. 1944, Rudy Giuliani, mayor of New York City, was born.
The mayor of New York City.
The 1945.
You're doing quite a bit of politics for not doing any politics.
No, we're not.
Yeah, you are.
Why?
They're commenting about the CIA and about Neville Chamberlain.
I didn't know.
about Rudy
Did you know
Giuliani.
that about the CIA? And
No, I'm talking
Ian
about
Fleming?
you doing like, oh, they acted for doing that.
Oh, well, that's just me. Sorry. John Fogerty, the singer, was born.
Yeah.
He's out in center field.
Who's on first?
Yeah, I love that skit. One of the greatest ever. 1964, Phil Vassar, the singer, was born. Do you
Yeah.
know? Who is he?
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't
A
know
singer
either.
named Phil Vassar. And in 1968, Kylie Minogue born. She's older than I thought she was.
Australian or something, right? Or
Yeah.
British or something.
Yeah. I thought she was younger than that. Speaking of British things, let's do our first story. This is really
Whoa.
hot.
Whoa, hello.
What did you do now?
I was unprepared for the first story to come this soon.
What was that?
I was sitting back and enjoying the history and birthdays and
What's the first story?
had
Huh?
not. Had
What
not,
is the first story?
Well, I'm going to as soon as Durst gets.
I didn't read the first story. I said, what's the first story?
That's what I'm going to say it. This is really hard to believe. British pubs struggle to survive as drinkers stay home. What? It's in pubs of peanut butter and jelly.
Well, there's so many of them.
Sure.
Uh-oh.
What'd you do? He's uh-ohing again.
You do.
What'd you do?
Well, my whole computer's new on this side, but also desktop presenter is wasn't set up to be
Oh,
allowed
no.
to capture the screen.
That's a problem.
Yeah,
Set up now?
yeah, I'm trying to right now.
Okay. Historic bicentennial is upon them. The humble pint, now 200 years old.
The
You
what?
know, pints in England and pints here are different.
Yeah, English pints together with
I
American
don't,
ones.
yeah.
Isn't that
Weird.
because their measurements are based on something related to the king at the time?
Probably.
Well, I know like their foot, whatever the size of the king's foot was, that's what a foot was
Mm.
until we standardized everything. I can't believe British
Don't get
pubs would
stopped.
have,
Yeah.
I can't believe that British pubs would have any kind of hard time
No,
staying
we can put this in
open.
because we're out of paper towels.
Yeah, that's
Everybody, we're out of paper towels, just so you know.
order in that box.
I didn't remember to yet.
Okay.
I wouldn't be here yet anyway.
Yeah, we're dying.
Might.
Not likely. So can you believe that the English pub is in danger?
Yeah, I just said that. There's no way. Unless
No.
unless it's being like replaced by like a chain of pubs or something
Right.
that's not a standard English pub. What does the thing say?
Yeah, it just says the great English pub. There just aren't enough people going into them anymore. Maybe that's the problem. It may be an supply
Never
and
seen that
demand.
map where pubs in maps just
Grandfather marries 102-year-old girlfriend in for double went out for the sex of that point. Two.
202.
They got married in 2015.
They just got married, didn't they?
Let me brief this. The previous record holders, according to Fox News, belong to George Kirby of England. These old people got married late, had a combined age of 194 by 2015. They're probably both dead. Philadelphia newlyweds have proved never too late to tie the knot. Their families are happy for them.
How it works.
Yep. Next.
What's okay?
What?
It doesn't have to make them dinner every night because they live in the home.
That's true.
Probably happy about that.
That's true.
And then he doesn't ask her every day, what's for dinner?
Do you want to move into the
Or
home?
what's for lunch?
Move into the home so we don't have to cook?
No, you could.
Just trying to get me dirt.
We got a Dershey?
At least you don't hear snoring.
What?
We haven't.
What?
I'm sorry. I was interested in the pub story and find out why. If you look at it, watch the video, it explains.
Did they say why?
Yeah, it explains what's going on. It's a post-COVID thing. The people just haven't returned.
Yeah.
Post-COVID, but
I haven't started going back out.
COVID freaked a lot of people out. They haven't gone out.
Yeah.
well, the British government freaked the people out, so that's one of the reasons
Yeah, that-
why they haven't returned. But the sad part of this whole story is the Charles IV pub that's been the oldest. I think you did a story on it before. The oldest pub
Yeah.
in England is going to close.
Yeah, I saw that in there. It's pretty sad.
It's very
But-
sad.
I did say that they thought they might have some new. And, it's hard. I mean, if you've got a classic English pub, you really can't modernize it. You've got to keep it as a classic English pub.
Right.
Not enough people don't want to go there.
Well, the other part is they were saying, and I think you mentioned the size of the pint is bigger, so therefore it's costing them a lot more than it would cost an American bar, for example.
Right. So, change the sizes. We're going to the actual 16-ounce pint.
Oh,
Yeah.
can I just tell you this real quick because it's not in the stuff that I sent you.
Yes.
As of tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
leagues will officially be integrated into the Major League database statistics, so
Oh,
it'll
wow.
be all together.
Oh, shit. Central page will be right up top immediately.
So it says Josh Gibson, legend, will
Mhm.
become the record holder in multiple categories immediately.
What about Satchel?
I don't know, honey.
Hey, Josh Gibson, I forgot about him, too, yeah.
I just would never remember this next week, so.
That's cool. Very cool. There's a problem. When troops are identified from long ago wars, when their
And then
remains are sent
And then they
home,
rebury them or whatever, yeah.
it's getting harder to find family members numbers.
Right, because they're all dead.
Yeah, most of the people they knew are all dead. It was,
Like World War II people. Yeah.
right. So, in the early in the early 1970s, the PIWMA movement convinced the federal government to go at extraordinary lengths to bury the remains of Vietnam troops in action. 50 years later, they've got cutting-edge lab teams of forensic scientists, DNA experts, archaeologists, historians, and mortuary affairs case officers. Has almost changed who it brings home and who it's bringing them home to. Typical cases are like that of Robert J. Ferris. He was a 20-year-old tail gunner in a B-17 when it was shot down over France. He was listed in action. His remains were retrieved from a cemetery in France in 2019. After elaborate forensic process, including DNA matching, he was formally identified last September.
Yeah.
Then an Army mortuary affairs specialist was trying to locate the next of kin. Everybody they thought of has passed. Said Weiss, who is the Ferris's niece and was born years after he died. They asked if her grandparents or aunt were still alive, and they are all dead.
Everybody dead. Everybody dead.
Then she said, "I'm the only one, and the next of kin." She agreed to accept her uncle's remains. Yay!
Yay.
They arranged a military funeral and grave service, but that's a problem.
You didn't even read the part I thought you were going to read.
Which I haven't gotten there yet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. The Defense Department's goal is to make at least 200 identifications a year from the previous conflicts dating back to World War II. The number of recoverable remains from the Vietnam War has dwindled to perhaps 100.
That's good.
Yep. Meanwhile, tens of thousands are possible from earlier conflicts. Heck of you can identify that. World War I Navy.
I don't know. They've done some Civil War guys before.
Yeah, that's true. The person says in 55 cases across all services from World War II, 16 from the Korean War, and 1 from the Vietnam War. And they'd say that about 60 to 70% of the ones we're dealing with now never knew the soldier. The rules are getting more to where you're dealing with great nieces and great nephews and cousins.
I haven't read the part I sent you the story about.
Okay. One where they got a case right now.
No, didn't they get like all the Boy Scouts to show up at this guy's funeral or something?
Oh, I didn't skip that one.
That was the cool part to me. Like they said there was.
So it must be another story.
Maybe. Didn't send you stories about dead people.
No, I meant later. Says got a case right now where they've gone through 16 family members and can't get a single one of them willing to take up the mantle to bury the soldier. They don't know them. They're busy. They're just not doing it. I'm working with my last family member now. That one says no. The soldier will get a Army assumed burial, meaning the Army stands in for the family decisions on where and how to be buried.
Yeah.
That happened last fall for a burial of Sergeant Bernard Sweeney, who died in World War II. There were 2 alive when the military did DNA test, but passed prior to his identification. Oops. Well, people last so long. Still, the soldier had a well-attended funeral. The Army made arrangements with a funeral home in Long Island, New York, and drove town folk, members of veteran groups, first responders, and Boy Scouts turned out.
Yeah, that's cool.
About 1,000 people were at the funeral. That's crazy. What goes on with more stories like this? You know, that's the problem. The key is don't die so old that nobody's alive to bury
No,
your
that's
ass.
not true because
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
nobody knew who they were 50 years ago or whatever.
I know. Because they weren't alive yet.
Anyway, I don't care if anybody comes to my funeral, just so you know. Well, you know why?
Why?
Because I'll be dead. I don't care.
That's how I feel about my body when I die. I don't care what you do with it. Bury it,
Just don't,
turn it to ashes,
don't like
hang it up for a freaking flag if it makes you happy.
Don't do that to mine. I don't want to. No. I don't want to put me out in the yard and let the dogs play with me.
I don't care, you know? You know what I'm saying, Dersh?
Absolutely.
I'm dead. I don't care.
Doesn't matter.
Nope. My soul attached to this thing.
Yeah, but I don't care. I still people like drawing on me with a Sharpie or something.
Like
Nope.
I think you should put her on your mantle, Chuck.
Stuffer.
Nope.
Take her to a good with a taxi office.
No. That is not happening.
That's
No.
a good idea, Chuck. I think you should do
like
that.
it.
No.
And it will keep her mouth in that shape.
I will haunt you the rest of your life.
You already will.
I don't know, maybe.
Another problem. New Navy ships are years behind schedule because manufacturers can't find workers to build them. Oh, no.
Hate it when that happens.
I've been seeing a lot of ads on TV trying to get people to come work for them.
Yeah. And also,
And they make big money.
Kozlowski got submarines.com.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to join the Navy,
Oh, no.
right?
No, you're civilian. No, you work for a steel workers union.
Yeah.
In the Navy.
Charles Spivey came to Newport News, Virginia from North Carolina 40 years ago to work in the shipbuilding industry.
Oh, okay.
For the last 6 years, he's been president of the Steelworkers Local 8888. Roughly 12,000 ship workers that work at the Huntington Ingalls Industry Incorporated. There's only one company in the world that can produce nuclear powered aircraft here, and that's right here in the city where we do it.
What, Virginia Beach?
Yeah.
We need to go to Virginia Beach.
That'd be cool.
It's not bad. In
Yeah.
the boardwalk.
So they're having big problems finding the skilled tradesmen. Back to the trades. Don't go for college degrees. Go
Well,
for big money in the trades, kids.
One of the problems is that they have in shop.
Oh, yeah.
And how
That's
that's and all
stupid.
that.
So, roughly 1.4 million manufacturing jobs were lost during COVID-19 pandemic. Some of those people never came back.
It's because they died.
Yep. Some went home laid off or took a break. They didn't find work, and they did find work. Probably lost some of your skilled people. Yep, that's true. So the problem is that we need to get kids into the trades. They plan to hire 3,000 people this year, enough to keep its workforce at the level needed to fulfill a contract. Attrition is still an issue, but fewer people are leaving now than immediately after the pandemic. The company and the Navy are leaning heavily on training programs. Because he said it used to take 5 years to for a skilled tradesman to catch speed.
Yeah.
He said now that's down to 18 months.
Oh.
That's good.
That's cool.
Yep. Well, the thing is that all the old guys are retiring. We need kids to fill the jobs, and too many kids are like, I don't want to get dirty. You know what I
We
mean?
don't know. Just know about it.
A lot of them don't know about it. You know what I missed, Darsh?
No idea.
Your 3 questions. Because right about now I'd be going, hey, Darsh, you got 3 questions for me?
I have 3 questions for you.
Done all of your things.
I know.
Question 1.
Yes.
Why you tell me you wanted 3 questions this week?
Shut up. Move on to the next story.
There, question number 2. What's wrong with you, Chuck?
Number 3.
That's
Right.
not a question.
Okay.
I don't use shut
How come you cannot shut up, Chuck?
There you go. That's funny. Posted this story several days ago when it first came out, and it cracked me up. Then it cracks me up now.
Yeah.
3 spots during altercation over Holy Communion, and she's a Florida woman. Other crazies from Florida, right, Darsh?
Let me think. Yes. Sorry it took so long.
That's funny. So a woman comes into the communion. Father goes, fine. Comes in front of the line. So you have to go and confess your sins.
Yeah.
So she comes and he gives her a piece of bread anyway, but yeah, you gotta go do that.
Yeah.
And she gets pissed off, and she reaches in and grabs all the communion wafers and starts crunching them in her hand. He wants to do, reaches down with his head and bites her hand, get her to get her hand out of the communion bowl.
Where's the soup?
Oh, a crazy person. The last thing I would do is your hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty odd.
I got crackers. Where's the soup?
Stop doing it, cracker.
I got crackers.
Yep. So I thought that was hilarious. That's the story of Father biting on communion. She was asked to leave. I know you're surprised about that.
No.
Yeah. Would she take the?
No, she was crying.
Okay.
She can't take what she takes with her all the time. Another Florida person. Yep.
You don't want to go to
The center
Gainesville.
is in Brevard,
Brevard.
whatever.
Brevard, yes.
A group of scientists is
Eat them in Texas.
You know what? You know what a dead possum or a dead armadillo is?
what?
A possum on a half shell.
Ah!
That was funny.
So when my grandmother lived in, for some on her street, somebody ran over an armadillo or whatever. Somebody kept picking them up and sticking them in people's mailboxes. It was so gross. I don't know why. I just remember my sister and I were like 13 or 14. We thought that was like the funniest freaking. We would
Probably.
just walk around going, somebody could have did armadillo on mailbox. Right? It's like a big thing at church. Somebody got a dead armadillo in their mailbox.
That's
We were
funny.
just like, so like, if I said that to my sister right now, I know exactly what I was talking about.
Funny.
I should be there.
Uh-huh. So, they think that they're responsible for the slow-growing bacteria responsible for also known as cancer.
No.
Nope.
Don't touch the armadillo.
They believe the animals role in spreading the rare illness to people, possibly through soil contamination. The critics, so don't let the armadillo pee on your yard.
How are you supposed to not? How?
How? I don't know.
What do you got? A diaper Anna?
You get one.
Armadillos sleep underground in burrows. The critters often dig on their home foundations and pool depths. Don't pick up the armadillos. Don't play with them. Do not have an armadillo as a pet.
Yeah.
Why not?
Be careful with the soil. Single-celled amoebas which live in soil can harbor leprosy. Research. Armadillos may pass the bacteria to them. Wear gloves if you're working with her. Try not to bring soil into your home. Avoid soil if you're not wearing gloves and have wounds.
Of them are, but the biggest populations are south of us.
It's illegal to hunt armadillos year-round in Florida without a license. If you take one, wear gloves and a face mask.
Don't eat it. Yeah.
That's all I got to say about that.
Yes, indeed. This was a cool story I happened to come across.
Well,
How cool is it?
no, nobody asked me.
Armadillos.
Did you hear what I said?
What'd you say?
I don't know. Nobody asked me to my prom
That's a shame.
with their.
Sorry. My senior one? I have to think about it. I can't really remember so much. Oh, I remember.
That's one where you went with the lesbian.
Carrie Schwartz.
Yeah.
I turned her into a lesbian.
Probably.
I might have.
I know.
So anyway, Philly superstar slugger Bryce Sweetheart, a massive fan, a boy named Jake Portella, reasoned that if you get Harper and deliver the question, she would be certain to say yes. In a viral video shared by the Major Baseball League, and Harper are outside Julia Leonetti's front door. When the young woman answers, Harper asks her if she would like to go to the prom with Portella. Hugs, disbelief, and most importantly, a yes followed. How did he get him help? He's been brainstorming for ideas for the prom. Talking to one of my friends, I was like, there's some Phillies players in town. It'd be cool to get one of them to help me. One of those players happened to be Bryce Harper. And Portella, deserving recognition for some courage, came by one day, simply knocked on the slugger to ask. After answering the door, Harper asked for Portella's contact information, so that maybe he could help out. Then he had a change of heart. As he was leaving, he calls back and he's, "What if we did it right now?" Harper said it was just to help a brother out. As for Leonetti, she was left in tears and total shock that the chosen one had arrived at the door. Unfortunately for Portella, she wasn't referring to him, but she said yes all the same. Scheduled for June 4th. Any further surprise prom appearances of the chosen one seems unlikely, as he will be several hundred miles to the south in a 3-game series against the Pros. You see that picture? She's freaking the freak out.
Yeah, I know. She didn't want to say yes because she wanted to go with that guy.
She wanted to price her. Oh, you got it. Would you have done that, Dersh?
I didn't know Bryce Harper back then.
Yeah, you were. Oh, never mind. Very difficult having a show with people who really want to give the host help.
Yeah. I don't know. I doubt it, but when I was dating my future, my 2 proms, so I didn't have to ask. Yeah.
Yeah, most people didn't have do stunts for proms.
Yeah.
You know,
No.
like writing things on the baseball field, whatever.
No. And me, I've always been a bull in a china shop. Me want to go out. Simple as that. Alrighty then. Let's see. I do believe it is that time. We're right on schedule. Not for
Are we?
20 minutes to the.
You
Yeah,
don't have a schedule.
I actually have a very tight schedule in my mind while we're doing the shows.
See, he's lying.
So I do with the show too, don't I?
He's lying.
Yuppers.
The biggest news and very sad news in NASCAR is Stewart Haas Racing with their 4 cars are shutting down. We're done.
Well,
Goodbye.
really 6 if you think about it, because they have 2 Xfinity cars
Right.
too. Nobody's thinking about those people.
All those people no longer have jobs.
You want to hear something interesting?
What?
Somebody said DEI, Almirola left, DEI shut down, RPM, Almirola left, RPM shut down, Stewart Haas, Almirola left, Stewart Haas shut down.
Amarola leave.
Then somebody goes good. Now he's driving for Gibbs, so
Yeah.
he'll never be able to buy him.
Yeah. Yeah. So we knew that Tony was just not involved, and Gene Haas, he is really, really quite old now.
And that wasn't the whole story. Though. I mean,
No,
think
they
about it.
weren't really involved.
Smithfield, huge sponsor. Smithfield.
Yep.
Bush, very huge sponsor.
Yep.
They just couldn't afford to do it anymore. Somebody thought they would just sell a couple of their charters.
Yeah, I did too. I didn't think they'd shut down altogether. That's amazing. It's very, really sad. I mean, it's the biggest news in NASCAR by far. I mean,
Yeah.
4 teams going under at one time.
6.
Well, 4 cut.
Yeah.
Well, nobody cares about the other guys. Oh, poor cold custard.
Have fun to ride. And when old teams fold, new teams arrive.
Yeah.
What are the rumors about who are getting teams? One was Front Row Motorsports.
Front row, track house, 2011.
That means there's 3 more rides there. Yeah.
2311, I think, will definitely get one, don't you?
Yeah.
They've been
And
saying
they
that. They've been saying they wanted one for a couple of years now.
I say, might go to Wood Brothers.
20. Yeah. And Harris will be out of the spot.
She'll texted you.
He has been good.
Maybe he'll go to Xfinity.
Yeah, he probably will. I mean, he's a good driver. He wasn't all the way baked to being Cup. He's more of an all-guyer. He'll probably spend a long career in Xfinity,
Yeah.
I would think. If you can't win, how long has Harrison Burton been in Cup now? Thirst?
Well, since Blandy left,
Four-
so
that long? No,
Yeah.
he hasn't.
yeah, they hired Burton after Blandy left.
6 years?
Yeah.
Wow,
he's
he has.
done nothing.
Uh,
I think he's had like 1 or 2 top
Really
10
been there
finishes.
that long?
I think he's only had 1 or 2 top 10 finishes.
yeah, he has not, and he's driving Penske cars, so there's no excuse. Yeah.
Right.
So anyway, let's see. We have a lot to talk about with that. I mean, there's going to be drivers going here and there. Brian Priest, I don't see him getting a
He's
Cup
like,
ride.
yeah, he's.
Just don't.
Let's see.
Gregson, he's had a very good year. He'll certainly
You
get
know
a
where
ride.
he's not going?
Where?
Legacy.
That would be fun. And you know, what's his name?
Josh Berry.
Josh Berry. I keep having this sneaking suspicion that Junior Motorsports
Has
might just
no-
come into Cup.
Junior has no. He's already told Bob to no, he's not.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think he's a game player. Junior. I don't think he would say that if he was doing.
No, I don't think so. But Josh Berry, he's a great driver, and he's certainly got to find another ride. He come rocketing up, cut fast,
Well,
only
I
to
mean,
be
somebody's got to go in these cars
right.
selling.
Right. Maybe he'll go to front row or something.
I don't know.
Spire's got a full stable now, I think, with all the moves they've made. This is a crazy, silly
Oh,
season.
jeez. I'm sorry. I'm so dumb.
What?
My brain doesn't work. Obviously, Blaney was followed by Menard. I saw Menard.
Yeah,
was
yeah.
over
Oh, right.
Harrison's
and
not
then,
that old.
And then followed
Yeah.
by Matt Benedetto. But Harrison's
Right.
been there since 22. So,
Yeah,
2
So
seasons.
2 years.
Yeah.
20, 23, 24.
And he's done nothing.
Yeah.
All right, good. That makes more sense.
How could you?
I knew we were forgetting somebody.
And
Yeah,
he wasn't
I could-
that old. Yeah.
I could forget Paul Menard because I hate it because Menards came over. I hate that car. And-
Save big money at Menards.
But Matt, I mean, I like Matt, and I like when he was there.
Yeah, I wish Matt had longer.
Charlotte was both. You
Anything
said
else?
anything else?
We'll get to that in a second.
Danica's.
I think it's Tony's wife's name,
Yeah.
Leah
It's
Pruitt.
not her
It's her
fault.
fault.
It's not her fault.
He
It's
fell
not-
in love, got married, wants to have babies, driving drag race, dragsters that he never driven before. It's all her fault.
They spent us millions. Millions. In 1 year.
Yep, I know. I'm teasing about that. Honey.
It's not her fault.
Teasing about that. I want to foul you up.
No, it's.
I think it's her fault,
Oh,
but that's
hey.
beside the point.
I want to hear Lisa go. Charlotte, hit it.
That's just bullshit.
Go ahead.
Everybody, apparently, friends who were there, they were mad. They were perfectly willing. They made it. They were telling people in the stands they were out to call the drivers back to their cars,
Right,
and then they called them.
right.
Like that's just. I want to know who decided that. I know they wanted to try and get Larson in a couple laps.
Yeah.
But I want to know who decided that, because that's bull. They've had races past midnight before.
Yeah, they have.
I know a lot of people that aren't coming back to Charlotte anymore
Why?
because they didn't have a good time. Multiple reasons.
Rain races
One of
suck.
which we won't go into. But yeah.
Rain races suck. I mean,
But the track was dry.
I know. Mike,
Humidity. Nobody ever called a race.
Mike,
for
they're awkward. He made that
They called the
announcement.
race before they even told Christopher Bell that he won. Christopher Bell was asleep.
Right.
They said it on TV before they even told the drivers.
Yeah.
That's just dumb.
It wasn't
thing is
well done
dumb.
at all.
The whole thing is dumb.
They've had races go 32 o'clock in the morning before. They could have finished that race.
That was a TV thing. That's dumb.
Right, Dersh? Four.
Yeah, I don't know why not. They have the lights. If the rain stopped, clean the track up and let it finish, in my opinion.
Yep.
But, you know, it's
And they-
the same, to me, the same as when Bubba got his first win. You know, they called that race early, in my opinion, just to make sure that he
Yeah.
got the win. But I
The
don't know why
first
they.
one.
I don't know why they would do that for Bell, though. I mean, not like
Well-
Bell hasn't won.
I don't
My
think
thing-
he
my
already
thing-
won a race.
My thing about this is looking at the track from the video that they showed right before they pulled the plug on it. They've driven on wetter tracks.
Yeah.
They've driven on tracks that had puddles on down to the bottom and stuff like that. There was no reason they couldn't
They
do it.
couldn't even think of a good reason.
So they blamed it on humidity. Can't drive the track because it's so humid. Bull
think-
crap.
I think somebody wanted to go home and take a nap, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Lisa heard that it was Fox Sports that Fox proper that wanted to pull the plug because of the time that it was. What the heck are they going to show at 12 o'clock on Fox? Reruns of Golden Girls? No.
I don't know.
That's
I don't know.
Hallmark.
It was dumb, and I was about it. Gave me some bullshit answer because it,
I don't know. That it was
Yeah.
pretty bad. I think it was a really bad call.
So can I give you a nonsense answer?
no, it was a very PC answer
Really?
about I think that he just repeated with whatever they gave.
Oh well. The race up until then was pretty good. I mean, let's talk about Indy because Indy was really good, and it got delayed too. So Larson ended up starting late in Indy, which means there's no way he could make the beginning of the 600.
But Hendrick said, "Stay there."
Well, Hendrick was there with.
No, he
So
stayed.
it's funny. The Coca-Cola 600 is happening in a couple hours, and all of Hendrick is in Indy.
Yeah.
All the hunches, all the
Jeff Gordon.
and Hendrick is helping with technical assistance for the race team the whole month. I mean, it was all set. He didn't have a great finish. He finished 50,
That's not bad.
but not
Well, so
his first.
it's bad
Right.
pit strategy.
well, he
yeah,
also had a
'cause he's-
speeding penalty.
If he hadn't sped going into pit, he would have been top 5 for sure. For sure. Comments? What do you think about Indy? What do you think about Larson? He did a great job.
He about it.
Yeah, and then he that first he has his dream break of running 1,100 miles a day, and then he hauls butt all the way to Charlotte right after Indy's over. Gets in his driver's suit, all ready to get in the car, and it starts pouring.
Yeah.
So then they drive back though.
Yep. So then they drive it back, spend all those hours driving the track, and then they pull the fucking plug. Don't get it. It's like, I mean, I can't use the example I've been using in other places, but it's unfulfilling. There's nothing fulfilling about that finish.
Nobody's happy about that.
Except for Christopher Bell, he got woken up.
Yeah. He's the person that's happy about that.
So it's weird. Really weird. Alrighty. Enough about that. We have Gateway, which is actually not in St. Louis, as I thought it was. It's actually in Illinois, across the river.
St. Louis, Illinois.
I didn't even know that until Lisa goes, not in Missouri.
No, because you kept saying Chicagoland. They don't race in Chicagoland anymore.
And remember how much I hate. What are you doing? Stop that. Remember how much I hate Chicago? Lisa goes, I haven't raced there for 4 years. I said, good, I hate that place.
Yeah, they stopped racing there a while ago.
I hated that track. It's so boring.
Yeah.
This one's a lot better though. So what, a 1 mile track? I think it is. Your fast facts.
The worldwide technology.
Yeah, worldwide technologies. It's 1.25 mile oval, bigger than I thought. It's in Madison, Illinois, so it's not actually in St. Louis anything. It's funny. So it is called Worldwide Technology Raceway. Let's see. It's going to be a 240 lap race, 300 miles. Short track.
What's
Flat
the short
track. This
Miles not.
no, it's flat. When you go in the corners, it's flat. So it's like a bigger Martinsville.
Okay.
So it's got banks like that.
Well, that's a flat track. Then they need to do the dirt race there.
Yeah, neat.
Make it more interesting.
So I think it's gonna be fun. Last year was a good race. For much.
I don't.
Don't
I
remember the
they
race
had
at all.
Fire or whatever. That.
Oh right, off the
Fireworks.
edge. Yeah, look real quick. Gateway. I'm looking up the.
Yeah. Well, while you're looking at that, it's like the Cincinnati Bengals football field
Yeah.
isn't in Cincinnati either, and the Cincinnati airport is in Kentucky.
So weird. Last year, Kyle Busch went there.
That's why I don't
Well,
remember
maybe
it.
Denny came in second, but it's the nice Kyle Busch, the evil Kyle Busch. He stayed at Joe Gibbs. He became Benny Hamlin. Kyle Busch became Denny Hamlin. And Denny Hamlin finished second last year. Then Joey, then Kyle Larson, then Truex, Blaney, it's
Wow,
Suarez,
That's,
Byron, McDowell, and Harvick.
I don't remember.
that's a hell of a top six right there.
Yeah, it is. So it's interesting. I see mostly Toyotas and a couple Fords. Both the Penske cars did well there last year.
Yeah.
3rd and 6th.
You know who's not happy about Charlotte also?
Who?
Brad.
Why?
Because he was sure he was going to win if he started. So
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, I'd have put some money on Larson making a run for it too.
yeah.
Oh, God, yes. Totally. So let's see. 757.
Oh, don't fly that plane.
What? What?
What play?
What are you flying?
Don't fly 757.
Oh, yeah, don't do that. 737's the one with the blow off.
757 is retired. That's why you don't want to fly them.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, there you go.
there you go. Yeah, NASCAR explains why he stopped early, yada, yada, yada. Dale Earnhardt Jr. Foundation announced a $1 million program.
Yeah, they
Across-
already gave the money out in case anybody's excited about that. They gave it to 10 places that are like where the junior fans live,
Mm,
like Charlotte, Mooresville, Florida.
right. And let's see, Ricky Stenhouse can't decide whether he's going to appeal his fine for the fight. You know what? He really should, because
Yeah.
it's a freaking fight.
Yeah.
So
I heard
they had him locked in that
they're
field.
not really going to take that, so I don't.
How's
I
that?
hope
I
that
mean,
would be just gone.
there have been fights that were a lot worse than that, and
Oh, heck yeah.
no one got suspended.
Plus, they promoted the heck out of it.
They sure did. That's kind of crappy, you know. You know, I still can't find that thumbs up for our show. Weird. I don't know. Did you hide?
Hi, what?
You hide? You hid my thumbs up for our show.
No, it's right here.
I don't have one.
I don't know what to tell it.
I don't either. Weird.
Nobody
Somebody
likes
do
your
it
thumb.
twice for me.
You can't do it twice.
I'm kidding.
Nobody
Why
likes your
not?
thumb, Chuck.
Because if you click on it twice, it erases it.
All right, Durst and I will be on 8:30 on Right Side of Politics. Durst might just have time to post the link if he wants to. Not good, huh? Sound like a pig. You're a PIG pig.
Yeah, don't you remember Charlotte and Wilbur?
I do. So Durst and I will be on at 8:30 doing the Right Side of Politics. We hope you join us. And of course, Lisa and I will be back same time, that channel next week, right?
It'll be June. It won't be May.
I want to be Maggie.
No, it's gonna be June.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good night. We'll see you
In June, next month.
next.
See you next month.
Durst just posted a link to the show. We will see you in Thursday. Everybody say, oh, what do you got to say about it? Okay. What do you have to say about it?
It's the Alpha track is soaking wet. It's so wet.
It's muddy here too. All right, y'all. We're out of here. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Bye. Love you, Lisa.
Bye. Love you. Bye.
See y'all.
Thank you.